What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Johnny. Back in here with another reaction video, ladies and gentlemen. And today we are, as you can see, touching on some of the spoken word from the great Tom MacDonald. I've been told multiple times that I should check these out, and they're really touching. So we're gonna bring them over to the channel. Let Tom do his thing, and I'm gonna sprinkle my little cooking over the top and see if we can enlighten people and then walk away from this video with your spirits lifted and also learn something new. This is your first time to the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could hit that like button for me and consider subscribing to the channel. The goal is to reach 1 million subscribers, but if we can get 100 million subscribers and start 100 million thought-provoking conversations, then we can kill all of the narratives that's going on in the world. We just spirits encased in human flesh, trying to figure out this weird-ass thing called life. So if you like what you hear in the video, please share the message far and wide.
I wake up feeling panicked. My pills are in the cabinet. It takes all the strength I have to just ignore them as I pass it. Man, I hope this feeling passes soon. Been hell and back, it's barely noon. I'm scared to go outside. Shit, I'm surprised I even left my room. And it feels like no one understands how bad I'd love to join my friends. It's hard to breathe, I'm anxious, and I'll end up staying home instead. The doctor hasn't helped me much. He signs his name, I buy the drugs. I'm feeling weird, I take one out, it makes me feel comfortably numb. Man, I can't handle my emotions like I used to. It's all different now. I start to sweat, I feel confused, my fingers shake, my heartbeat pounds. And I'm feeling claustrophobic every time the closet closes because my skeletons are in there, so I have to leave it open. I'm just nervous over nothing, even shit I can't control. I used to love to be in public, now I'd rather be alone. And even though it's difficult, it's probably for the best. If I didn't make a change, I would have drank myself to death. Then I wake up feeling better than I did the day before. But then it hits me out of nowhere and almost knocks me to the floor. A heaviness, a readiness to get back into bed. A sadness that I can't explain, a cloud over my head. My
Deep. For myself, I don't have any anxiety or depression issues, but I will, because I try to be super, super transparent. 5 years ago, man, I remember being up with night sweats. When my mom was alive, she used to give me pain pills, so I would take a pill or two for my mom, never thinking really anything of it. But as I've evolved and learned to deal with the demons inside of me, all we want to escape is consciousness. All we are is consciousness. Literally, from the moment you wake up, this brain clicks on. What do we look around? What do we see? And this conducts how you react, how you feel. Everything. Sadness, happiness, anger, jealousy. It's all connected to this brain. So for me, for Johnny, I had to look inside myself and figure out every single issue that was bothering me. My insecurities, because in reality, when you're out amongst other people, you don't want to be around other people because of the insecurities, but they don't see them. That's you. That's just inside of your head. Those are demons that you're dealing with. And so I don't like the labels that the world throws at us, an alcoholic or druggie, because we all go to doctors and therapists. They're not trying to fix us. When you go to a doctor, you are another customer. I worked at an elementary school, and 30% of those kids are already on pills. So then they'll become teenagers on pills, and they'll become young adults on pills, and then they'll look for something constantly to give them a bigger and better high. The best thing that I ever did for myself was got sober. No drugs, no nothing. I changed the food that I was eating, and I started praying, and I started meditating. I had to figure out what was going on inside of Johnny. Because I'm a firm believer, no matter how many people you sit down and you talk to, no one else can make you feel better but you. I can listen and I can give you suggestions, but at the end of the day, it's going to be in your hands on what you do to make your life better.
deepest, darkest fears feel like they're filling up an ocean, and I'm floating on the surface with no hope to keep me going. I've been down on myself. Man, I forgot how to believe in me. I never asked for help, now I just struggle with it secretly. I wish that it was something I could sweep under the carpet. Trying to hide it all the time only makes the battle harder.
Yeah. You have to ask for help. You have to, we grow up, anyway, for myself, you grow up in an environment to where if you ask for help, you get laughed, you get joked at. Everybody wants to pretend that they're okay. This is why I say we have to be okay with speaking our truth. This is why I say having a loving and caring mother and father is so important, because if I couldn't I couldn't imagine being 13, 14, having issues that I need to speak about, and I can't talk to them, the people who are inside my home who pay my light bill. Because if I have to turn to the world, I don't really know what I'm going to get back from the world. I may find somebody who cares about me, who loves me and support me. But I also may find somebody who want to just manipulate me and use me and make my situation 10 times worse. And then I'm drinking more. And then I'm taking more pills to hide more pain. So real privilege is coming from a loving, supporting family. No matter what you're going through, you always need somebody close to you that you can confide in and that you trust what they're going to tell you and not to take advantage of you.
Man, I lived a lot of moments that I probably should have cherished. Now they seem so far away from me. I'm angry and embarrassed. I can't even tell my parents they don't need to keep on worrying. My mama and my papa don't deserve to have to bury me. I hope the pills I have will hold me over for a while. I'll keep searching for the strength to find my smile.
Man, hey, when I say I understand humans and who have been through hardships and hard times, I remember at 19 years old and getting off work and buying a bottle of Seagram's gin and Sunny Delight. When you're not happy with life, we all do something differently to escape our reality. When you really, the only way to change what you're unhappy about is change your current reality. Where you are right now at this moment is a manifestation of your past thoughts. When you change the way you think, you change the way you live. What do you truly feel about yourself? Set big goals, set big dreams. I'm a firm believer most humans don't have goals. We're kind of just drifting through life. I know I was for a while. When I was making some of my worst decisions and I was at my lowest points, I really didn't have anything going long term. I definitely wasn't thinking about putting content out to the world and uplifting and motivate people. I was so inside of my own head of what's going on with me, what's the problem, that I couldn't see how beautiful life was. You know, I challenge for everybody, and it's not easy, but find a way to get outside of your head and get into the world. You know, the best way to feel better is go help someone else. Go lift someone else up and you'll feel a little better. And it's hard to do that when you're in survival mode, when you don't know how to you're going to pay your bills at the end of the week. When you're depressed and you don't want any light, you just want it pitch black in your room so you can just stay in bed all day. Every human is fighting a battle that you can never see. Every individual is at war with themselves. I think there's a rapper who was just talking about that. You know, life is really you versus you, me versus me. And once you grab that, then you show a little more kindness to the people around you. Then your empathy rises a little bit. Because every human that you run into today, they're going through something they won't speak about out loud. So do you throw more dirt on them or do you uplift them? Do you make them feel better? Because whether we like it or not, we're all connected in this thing called life, all of us. So if I go around just watering people and the sun is shining on them, they smile comes out. There's so many, the coolest part about putting content out to the world is I'll never get to see all of the people who get to walk away from my videos with a smile on their face. Who get to walk away with their spirits just a little more uplifted. Because I know what it's like to live in this damn thing, try to figure out what am I doing? Why am I here? Even me today, I'm still growing and evolving and becoming a new Johnny, a new man. And I don't know what God has in store for me, but I'm just following his path. Walking by faith, not by sight. And it's easy for me now, but 4 years ago, it wasn't this easy. 10 years ago, this was non-existent. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not looking for anybody to be me today. But I wanted to see me and to see an example of what can happen if you stick to bettering yourself. No faith is needed around you when there's unlimited faith within you. And nobody motivates me to get up. Nobody motivates me to eat healthy. It is solely a decision I make for myself because I want the best outcome from my life. I don't know what that outcome is yet, but I'm going to keep working and fighting towards it day by day to see how great and how beautiful of a life that Johnny can create simply by believing in himself. And if you're watching this video, I challenge you to do the same thing. I don't know what's going to happen in your life tomorrow, next week, next month, and next year. But I do know life is 90% on how you respond to the things that happen to you. So I challenge you to keep a positive outlook on life. Stay calm. Stay grounded. One foot in front of the other and keep walking towards your dreams. We don't have to fight because we're not in competition with anyone. What God created for you is solely just for you. What God created for Johnny is just for Johnny. We're collaborators in this thing. That's why I say I'm throwing you positive energy. You catch the alley-oop, you dunk it down, you throw the inbound to somebody, you throw them some positive energy, and we keep this system moving. Spread love, spread positive vibes. Keep being the light in the dark world. And it isn't easy. It isn't easy. But the more you speak your truth, you unconsciously motivate others to do the same. If you know someone who is dealing with anxiety or depression, call them, talk to them. They may just need to vent. But take care of this God body that you have. Drink more water. Take vitamins. Stretch, exercise, go running. Cut out the processed food. Cut out the alcohol. Cut out anything that's not making you a better person. That's not bringing you peace. And I'm not talking about temporary peace, because we know what it's like when you take that high, you get that drink, you feel good right there. But long term, let's get the long term mental right. Let's get the chakras aligned and all that stuff, man. Spread love, spread positive vibes. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Keep speaking your truth, and go be great.